Oh my gosh, we're live.
It's showtime.
The numbers are moving, so that means we're live.
Oh, yeah. We have 0 live viewers, but we have a heart, a face that looks like it just farted, and then the one that said, "Oh, that's not a fart. That's a shart."
Uh-oh.
Not good.
Sharts are fun.
And then after the heart, it should have been like the poop emoji. Okay, you just tell me when you want them to see us.
I don't know.
Remember the code word?
Yeah. Poop. Oh, hey!
Oh, it was poop backwards. You spelled it backwards. That was cool.
Dang it. What is going on, everybody? Man, so yeah, this is episode number 2 of Talking Poop. We did it. We're back for round number 2. Number 2. Oh, wait.
Yeah. We did it.
Oh, it works better if I go that hand.
I made the noise.
All right. No, our hands made the noise.
Yeah,
obviously. So that's about wraps that up. So this is episode number 2 of Talking Poop. I am Aaron D. Johnston from Tuesday night's show, Talking Beards. That's 8:00 Eastern with Scott Sakura. He will not probably be joining us tonight because I don't think he poops. No. And he doesn't like it. So I don't know. So yeah, go ahead.
And I'm Matt McClear from Beard Laws. I do the news segment on Tuesdays on probably the coolest show that's on a Tuesday on the Talking Beards Network. That's right, the Talking Beards Network, and it's F It Friday. And Beard Laws has a show on Thursday at 9 and a trivia show at there. We're just, you know what? We're just on the internet all the time. Both of us. You could catch
constantly.
us. Scott, we're everywhere all the time. So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty much about to just quit my job and just do this 24/7.
Yeah, we could probably talk about poop 24/7.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And Dick Boy's in the house.
What's up, Dick Boy?
So there's Joe. Joe's in the house. When we talked to a couple people real quick about backstage, if you guys have an embarrassing story, you guys want to tell us a story about the time you pooped your pants or whatever, just put a comment in here. Shoot me a message on Instagram. We'll send you a link. We'll bring you right in the studio, and you can tell the entire world, because that's right. We're live worldwide. You can tell the entire world your embarrassing story, because that's what we want.
I like that Wisebot is joining us from your Twitch page.
Oh, man. I bet you they have a funny story.
Wisebot. Well, how's it going tonight, Wisebot? See, I don't know. They're speaking other languages.
It knows what you're saying. Would you shit your pants if it said, "I'm doing good, Aaron"?
I would. Live. Poop my pants right here. But I'm not wearing pants.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing on FF Friday. You don't have to wear pants when you're on the show. So guests, don't be scared if your pants don't match or whatever, because you don't need them. Yeah,
all you have to do is wear a shirt and a hat.
Mm-hmm. Just like going into a store, and you can leave the mask at home though.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to. You could wear a mask here too if you want.
You really could. Yeah, I guess you're right. And then we could see, we could have a whole thing of, how do you wear your mask when you're pooping in public? Do you take it off while you're pooping? I leave mine on.
I take mine off as much as possible.
Yeah, but it doubles as a smell barrier, I feel.
And toilet paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Natalie said, "Ew."
I mean, it's not like you're going to put it back on, then you get pink eye.
Why would I not put it back on? I got to wear my mask to get out of the store.
Oh, you're gonna rinse it off in the toilet seat though, or in the toilet bowl, right?
Yeah, I rinsed it off.
I bet you CT's got some stories about him pooping.
Jeez, CT, yeah, definitely for sure. He's got pooping stories. So I don't know. Did you poop a bunch today?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, pretty average amount, I'd say.
Yeah, me too.
I'm probably like a 3 count. I think that's normal, right?
I tried to poop for a third time when I got home today, but really it was just gas.
Have you ever farted and did a hand check and noticed you got liquid gold all over your hand? No, I've never done that.
Well, I mean, I don't like stick it in my pants.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can tell if it's like you pooped your pants or you pooped your crack.
Sometimes when I'm like super sweaty and I fart, I just like, I don't know if I have, sharded a little bit or if just like splashed sweat around.
I mean, either way, you just go in and take a courtesy wipe. You're not. I think it doesn't make sense to go in with your hand. I feel like that. I feel like that's a bad idea, Joe. Not saying you did it. I know you were just generally asking.
No, Joe definitely did it. He was telling me about that the other day.
See that I hear a lot of people like John that a lot of people actually do this when they go poop. They take everything off.
So John says I get fully naked when I poop. I get strange looks going into the porta potty at work. I knew it. Yeah. So when I get naked when I poop at work in the porta potty, I take my clothes off when I'm in there.
Oh no, you're supposed to take them out right before. I thought kind of like you take your shoes off before you go in the house. Take all your clothes off before you go in the porta potty, and
makes sense. I'm doing it.
Oh, it's okay. Very excusable.
Oh, Andrew was pooping. So yeah, so hopefully Andrew can keep up with our poops per minute tonight, or whatever acronym we used for it, the PPMs. It's PPMs now, poops per minute.
Yeah, we've really upgraded.
We were at like 7.35 poops per minute last time, so that's pretty good.
Yeah. William says poop. I'm really hoping Fresh Prince and No Hair shows up and asks someone to say butt, because this is the show for that.
But
I used to be a pool and hot tub cleaner. I was at someone's house and farted, and I did the hand check. Liquid gold. I cleaned my hand in the people's hot tub before driving 4 miles to a public toilet.
Well, I mean, it's got like chlorine in it, so it's fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you disinfected it.
Oh, Lacey Hill's here. Lacey, are you at work right now? Are you on your lunch break? If you are, you should just make sure your phone is on loud, so everyone in your break room can hear us talking about poop.
Poop. I feel like every time you say poop, I'm going to say poop just to get our PPMs up.
That's and good. So, I mean, that's teamwork for our PPM. So poop.
Mm-hmm. Poop.
So
what is poop? Here's what's healthy and what's not healthy. Ooh. Did you guys know, that it's not exactly what you want to talk about when you're eating peanut butter cookies. Sorry, Brandon, for that. But, that's what it is. You knew going in, at least I'm getting attacked by flies. There must be poop in here. I wonder if my dog poops. Oh, he's got to go. Why didn't the toilet paper cross the road?
I don't know. Why didn't it? It wasn't attached to the chicken.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
DJ poop. Break room is gross.
Oh,
he's outside.
Lacey Hill's outside pooping. Nice.
Outside pooping.
Have you ever pooped outside?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Sweet. Oh, yeah, because you go camping all the time.
Camping, yeah.
Yeah, that don't count.
I got stuck in the crack. I see what you did there. That's a good poop joke.
Good job, Brian. Speaking of poop jokes, you want to hear a poop joke?
I would love nothing more than to hear a poop joke.
Nah, they always stink.
I see what you did there. Yeah, someone pooped in the break room, apparently.
I know Lacey Hill's she's dodging the poop in the break room, so she's outside.
Yeah. So pooping actually can tell you a lot more about your health. I don't know if you knew that. And, this is a fun, shitty show, but it's also a little bit educational because, poop, as funny as it is, poop. It kind of like beards. You know what I mean? Beards, if they can tell your health by how your beard looks. So by how you poop can actually define how your health or some underlying issues. Diarrhea happens when stool passes through the large intestine way too quickly. Constipation occurs when the stool passes through large intestine. Guess what? Way too slowly. Bowel, that's a big word there, but it's a problem controlling your bowel movements, and that's when you poop your pants. So you got a bigger issue in there. And then other abnormalities with poop are signs of digestive problems. You should probably hit up your GI doctor and let them get in there and take a look, Joe. And then you could go on. There's all sorts of symptoms if you're constipated. I don't feel like we need to tell you guys because I think it's pretty clear. Like if you're not pooping. If
you're not pooping enough, sometimes you just got to reach up there and get it.
Yep, that's true. That's true. We tried, speaking of going out and get it, we tried to get the original poop knife owners on the show tonight, and they declined.
Oh, dang. Maybe next time.
Hey, why did the cop sit on the toilet?
Why did the cop sit on the toilet?
To do his duty. That's a good. That last joke was crappy.
Why did Tigger stick his head in the toilet?
To find poo.
To look for poo.
So you're in the shower and you have to poop. What do you do?
Waffle stomp.
Yeah, that's why there should be like, as long as you don't have kids in the house, there should be garbage disposals in the tubs. So if you accidentally poop,
you could just poop in the tub.
I mean, if you accidentally poop in the tub, or maybe you're hungover, you puke in the tub, you just press the button, it goes down, and if you get too much air,
all the trouble of putting a garbage disposal in my tub, I'm just gonna poop in the tub on purpose.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably do that, but we get a lot of hair in our tub. If there was a disposal, they would just chop it up, and we wouldn't spend money on Rid-X. Waffle stomp.
See.
Yeah, we should probably put that on a T-shirt.
William Covington's wife had a colonoscopy today.
Nice.
Have you ever had one of those?
No, not yet. Nope.
Oh, I had one, and they just like pump you full of air, and so you just have massive farts when you come out of anesthesia or whatever. And I remember I was just like barely alive or awake, and I was just farting, and I was just laughing about it.
Do you know the acceptable amount of farts in a day is between 10 and 18 times?
Like out loud?
Well, I mean, they can be loud. They can be loud. The average person that is healthy, in an article that I read that was on one of these websites, said 10 to 18 times a day is like an average, amount to fart. I'm way above that average. So anybody else, that's not quite there, I got you.
You're bringing up the people that only fart a couple times.
But they're a solid number 2. Yeah, no, I've never had to have a colonoscopy yet. About 5. What did they say? 40? Do you get one at 40? Is that the age, or is it older?
Yeah, something like that. I had one. I would think I was like 28, something like that. I had one.
Nice. I've had to. I mean, I work IT in a facility, and I've had to go in and fix equipment while people were having it done.
You've had to give colonoscopies.
No, never gave.
You're like, the IT guy's here.
Didn't look. I made eye contact, but I didn't look. I think they were sleeping.
Brown
or enjoying
contact. Nice.
10 to 18 per minute. Yeah, 10 to 18 parts a minute.
Good Lord.
A little aggressive, but I've been there. Ever pumped air into a friend's bowl so you could light a fart on fire?
No. But I'm going to tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing. Is that really a thing?
I don't know. I worked with a guy that could make himself fart on command, and he said he could suck air into his butt, and he could light farts on fire real good.
Wow.
Yeah, I wish I had that talent. I can like burp like that, just breathe in there and burp. But I mean, I feel like everybody can do that.
Yeah, what's your take on these? Because actually, we were having a conversation at the house the other day about the portable bidets. We thought it was just kind of for rich people, and you had to have like a whole other device, but you can have attachment bidets.
Yeah, so bidets, you can get them on Amazon pretty relatively cheap. One guy I work with, he said it was pretty easy to hook up. So like, there's that line that comes out of the wall with the nozzle on it that the toilet gets its water from. You just turn the water off, you take that line off, and there's a T. You screw the T on, and then you screw 2 on, and it gives the power to the bidet.
Next week on Talking Beards, Aaron lights Scoots farts.
Yeah, that's what we're doing next week.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
Breaking light Scoots farts on fire.
Well, a bike pump and a straw. I got pooped on when he pushed.
Huh.
I feel like you can't make that up.
Dude, that's awesome. Let's try
it. When you pump air, make sure it's not propane. That's good.
Or propane accessories.
What about helium?
Then you could have a higher pitch.
Yeah, higher pitch fart, because they're funnier. You get a good brrr, and it's funny, but you get that brrr, and it's like, everybody's going to laugh at that, whether you're in public.
Helium farts.
So there's this guy that's on TikTok, but he's really big in YouTube. Gills Trap TV. And he does skits where he does farts. I don't know if it's a fart machine or if he really does it, but he'll just get in there, like he'll be going down an escalator or something, and just, and he'll be like, oh, code brown, and he'll like run away, or he'll grab it and then he'll just go, and he does all these pranks with farts. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. We showed that on the show last night. It was hilarious.
I bet he can probably do the suck air in your butt thing.
But I mean, it's such different tones and so loud, and I think he does it so many times. It's got to be some kind of machine, but I'm not really sure.
So you shared that on the show last night?
Yeah, we did a new segment where we're each gonna pick a video from TikTok that we either thought was funny, inspirational, motivational, or something, and that was the one I picked naturally because farts are funny.
Absolutely. Did you have any other good poop stories on the show last night?
Yeah, actually, we had a really good poop story with Mr. Hamilton. Everybody knows Mr. Hamilton. For when he started out on TikTok, he was using the hashtag poopin, hashtag teacher. So I was
teacher.
So I was like, all right, cool. Let's talk about it. So I asked him, you use the hashtag poopin and teacher. What's up with that? Did you have an incident at school? And then I asked him a very serious question. It's like, what happens when you're in the middle of a lecture or when you're teaching and you have a full day of this, but you have to poop? Like, you really have to go. Like, what do you do? And then he got into telling his story about, a pretty interesting poop story. I don't know if we should do that, or if not, you guys can you can rewatch it on the show, or you could do both. I don't know. So more or less,
both. I think everybody wants to hear about it.
He has a curse. It turns out a poop curse. What? One time a year, so 1 in 365 days, he poops his pants. He doesn't know why. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no set day. It's not the same day every year. But once a year, he has an accidental poop his pants time, and has not hit him in 2020 yet.
Oh, so, it's coming though.
Yeah, and school starts back up.
This will be the big year. Like he'll have a massive explosion this year.
That'll be bad. And maybe it was an underlying health issue because he was much bigger than he is, and he's lost a lot of weight because of COVID. He's gotten, he's eating healthier and exercising and all that. He looks really good. Not that he didn't before, but maybe it was an issue just, that's another scenario. Your underlying health can be determined by your poop.
It could have just been his, if he was overweight, he was probably just eating garbage.
Junk. Yeah, he eats a lot of Lunchables.
Okay.
Likes Lunchables, the pizza ones, obviously.
Yeah.
And pizza rolls. When he cooks pizza rolls, he dances and sings to them.
You could put those on a taco.
Yeah,
they turn into pizza roll tacos.
That's like one of the greatest things in the world. What if you did a Lunchable taco, pizza Lunchable taco?
Pizza Lunchable taco. What?
I think you got to try that.
Okay. I'll make that my next viral TikTok.
That's gonna blow up.
I mean, all the TikToks I do all the time. I'll definitely get to like 30.4 thousand followers then.
Know what else is going to blow up? Probably your toilet the day after you eat them.
Probably.
Yeah. So did you know how often you should really poop?
I think it's like, how often should you really poop? Like 2 times a day.
It just says, it asks this question on this website, but it doesn't actually tell you the answer.
The answer's 2.
Let's go with 2.
Yeah.
Talking Poop, episode 2. And then, apparently the average American man excretes 150 grams, which is about 1/3 of a pound of poop every day, which is the equivalent of 5 tons of poop in a lifetime.
Huh.
The average person. I must be at like 20 tons for my lifetime, I think.
Yeah.
I think I pooped the weight of an elephant.
I poop a good bit as well. Did you know that North Korea, they at least they used to, they use human feces as fertilizer.
Yeah. So do the Amish.
Huh.
The Amish use their own, from what I hear, in their gardens and stuff. Because they don't obviously have power, so they go from the outhouses, use the breakdown of that, and put it in their gardens, I guess.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it's just poop.
Just poop.
It's just poop. What's the difference between cow poop and human poop?
7 hours after each meal. I'm about 7 seconds to 7 minutes after each meal.
I'm pretty much about 7 minutes after each meal. I got to go poop.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like it's right in there. You eat it, and it's like, nope, you're at max capacity.
I'm ready to poop now.
You only poop in the morning?
Huh.
Yeah, I've used some baby wipes. Not on the regular, I don't.
No, not on the regular, but it's nice using baby wipes sometimes.
There's the real MVP.
There you go. North Dakota Watts is pooping right now. Freaking Whalers.
Hey, he can't stay home. He's a trucker.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you got to poop. I mean, North Dakota Watts is probably actually just wearing a diaper.
Yeah, I wonder how many times have you pooped in your truck? Is that a thing? Do truckers like?
Yeah, they poop in bags and they pee in gallon jugs and they like throw them out the windows.
Yeah, I know the pee jug. There's like, isn't there like certain areas?
Mm-hmm. I always wanted to be a trucker, but when I was like really wanting to be a trucker, my driving record was too bad.
Yeah, and you can only listen to the song "Truckin'" so many times.
Yeah, 4,000.
Oh, yeah, I'm way over that.
I have a CD. I think it's called like Buck Truck. I think the rapping trucker. I have to dig that thing out and make Natalie listen to it. It's pretty amazing.
So. Dakota says you don't poop in the truck.
North Dakota Watt says you do not poop in the truck. Well, what if you've got to poop? Then what? You have to like pull over to a rest stop or a truck stop or whatever?
What's this One Wipe Charlie's from DSC? I don't know what that is. Oh, they're called trucker bombs.
See?
Do they make like shots at bars called the trucker bombs that look like pee? Because if not, that's another brilliant idea. Somebody should be writing these down for us.
So I just did. So One Wipe Charlie's from DSC is Dollar Shave Club. Right?
Oh.
Yes, and they're butt wipes.
That makes sense that, a company that tries to promote shaving would do something for butts.
Promote pooping.
Poop between the drives and the fuel tank.
Shut up, Dakota Watts.
Did you know that healthy poop should sink to the bottom of the toilet? You should listen for the sound of your poop, or the stool, as some of them call it, as it hits the water in the toilet. Floating stools are often an indication of high fat content, which can be a sign of malabsorption, a condition in which you can't absorb enough fat and other nutrients from your food that you're ingesting. So when your poop floats, it is associated with celiac disease or chronic pancreatitis. Pancreatitis.
I'm going to look at poop tomorrow.
Yeah, apparently you can look, but you got to listen. I don't know how you know the difference when it hits, if you know it floats or sinks. Because I'm going to have to look. But yeah, apparently it needs to sink in the toilet and not float. So if you guys out there have floating poops all the time, you might want to tell your doctor, because that's a thing. Like I go to the doctors every year, and sometimes more than once. They never ask me about my poop.
They should.
Like that's an indication. Like, hey, how's your poop? So they go to the bottom. Do they float to the top? Are they funny colors?
Speaking of looking at your poop, do you ever use the bathrooms that flushes your poop for you and you don't get to turn around and look at it?
Yeah, but if you cover the sensor, then you do.
Well, some rest stops and stuff are just extremely sensitive, and if you just move a little bit, it flushes. I get so mad.
And so that asks a great question from Joe. So the splashback, do you get splashback from it, and how do you feel about it? I'm not a fan of it.
I'm a huge not fan of it, especially at work in Porta-Johns when it's the blue water. That's
how do they not have a device that is like anti-splashback?
I'm sure they do, but that stuff costs money.
Yeah, but
well, how would what would you do? You couldn't put like a screen or anything because you just poop on the screen.
But it could be something like a cheese sack. So it goes in there and then it goes down, but it biodegrades. But it would block enough so the splash couldn't come up.
Well, I mean, a Porta-John, you're just pooping in a big tank.
Yeah, you'd have to make like ones that you could sit on or something. And then I don't know. I wasn't going to try to design it. I just have the idea, because anything you think of is usually already something.
Yeah.
His hits water like rocks. So your sink, you got a healthy gut.
You get a lot of good splashback like that.
Stand up and look, I guess. Tomorrow, sinkers versus floaters, new game show. Okay. All right, so what we need you to do is just email Andrew Metzen all of the pictures, and then he's gonna filter them all for the floaters versus sinkers. So just Andrew Metzen at AOL.org. Make sure you guys email him all your poop pictures.
He said poop in a box. Cats have it right.
I have automatic cat cleaners, so when they poop, it just spins around and it cleans it, so I don't have to scoop it because I don't like scooping it.
Which one is it?
It's gray. Petco, Pet Safe.
Does it work good?
Yeah. So here's the best part. Okay. I got the first one, and it broke. So they're like, it's the bowl motor. So they sent me another one, replaced it, still didn't work. So they said, it's defective. We'll send you another one. Me being the guy I am, determined, OCD, something, I don't know. So I ended up tearing it all apart, switching motors around, got the first one to work, got the second one. So I essentially got to buy one, get one free on them.
Nice.
So they both work. So what I did though, if you do go this route, and we're talking about cat poop, so it's still talking about poop, is I put it on a timer, because if not, it will run for a while, then stop, then run, and eventually it'll blow it out, and you'll have to replace the motor anyways. So I put it on a timer so it runs 4 times a day for an hour. And it's cool. It comes up a conveyor belt, and the conveyor belt moves. So it spins, comes up a conveyor belt, drops into a bag. You just pull it out every once in a while and throw the bag away.
That's amazing.
It's pretty good.
How many cats do you have?
Currently 3.
And they all use the same litter box?
The 2 of them, yep.
Is this $500 Cat Genie litter box?
Is this a $500 Cat Genie litter box?
No, I think it was $100.
$100.
I can send you the link after.
Yeah.
It's on Amazon. It's gray. It's a circle. And I mean, every once in a while, depending on how many cats, if there's too much pee, then it gets a little whatever. But poop, it works good.
Yeah, my cats like to pee a lot, so I don't know.
Oh, Crystal Davis. Drink.
Oh, yep.
So like I was saying earlier, it's normal. I found that it's normal to pass gas 10 to 18 times a day. Incidents of flatulence are embarrassing, at least for some. But this result of harmless bacteria breaking down food in the large intestine is completely healthy. Your colon is filled with bacteria that releases gas by a byproduct of digesting the food you eat. So your body absorbs some of it into the bloodstream, which you breathe out through your lungs, and expels the rest out of your other end. It's normal to pass gas anywhere from 10 to 18 times a day, according to the American College of Gastroenterology.
Nice. Well, so the more you fart, the more healthy you are.
I never knew that. That's just your body breaking down food, and some of it you breathe out, and then some of it comes out the other end.
So when you're breathing, you're really just farting.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You're going to have me buying this dang. Yeah, and that's not even. They should probably get us some sponsorship.
Absolutely. We're working on episode 3. We'll have some sort of sponsor.
Know what I think we should try that they should send us, and we should do a giveaway if they'll actually send one, is the
Squatty Potty.
Squatty, yeah, that's what I was exactly going. Squatty Potty.
You have that one? Thing's awesome.
I don't have one, but the kids training toilets, the little ones for kids, they do the same thing. So I use that.
You just put your feet up on the training toilet?
Yep.
We have a Squatty Potty. It's super awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I got talking to some people years ago when they first came out, and they thought it was a joke. So then a whole bunch of my friends started getting them as wedding presents. And at first they're like, what the hell? And then they started using it, and they're like, I don't know who gave you this recommendation. That's the coolest thing ever. And they're like, Matt did. And they're like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, Matt loves poop.
Loves poop. So boneless ribs in air fryer. Any tips? Trying not to pull away from this to Google it.
Natalie brought this in here.
Nice. You should put talking beard stickers on them, and then you could maybe mark them up and have or we'll come up with some talking poop logos. Get some Squatty Potties, put some talking poop stickers on them.
Working on it right now.
Yeah.
So, when we got this house, I'm out of talking beard stickers. No, I'm not. So, when we got this house, it had, every toilet had some sort of issue with it. Like nothing major, but all my toilets had just some sort of little issue. So I was like, I'm just gonna go get new toilets. So I bought 3 brand new toilets, and I got one with like a button on top of it. And then the lids all had like, I don't know, like designs on it. It was like rose designs. I was like, this is the coolest looking out of all these toilets. This is like the only one that's just not a normal looking toilet. So I got it. Well, apparently these toilets sit higher off the ground than normal toilets.
Oh, wow.
And my wife's like 4 foot tall. So she had issues with, using the bathroom, and then like her legs wouldn't touch the ground. So that's the real reason we got the squatty potty. And now I just use it and it's amazing. But
so Destiny said that there's a deal of a generic squatty potty at Aldi's currently. So if anybody wants a deal on them, you can get that. And then we'll when we get some talking poop stickers, you guys can throw those on your squatty potty so you can think of us every time you poop. Or you can buy them at Costco in a 2-pack.
It's actually pronounced Casco.
Oh, there's no A in it though.
Yeah, but that's how Crystal Davis is it.
Oh, Casco.
Casco.
Casco. You should
go.
spell it like you. All right, it's an official, the one and only Talking Beards squatty potty. Oh, you'd use the helmet for your feet. That makes sense.
Use helmet?
Yeah, when he was in the army.
Designer toilets. Yeah, they're designer toilets. They're designed.
Do you guys have the bidet attachment?
No. Not yet.
I have a picture with Aaron on the old toilets. Walmart.
That is true. They were in my yard for like 2 years.
So there's a guy in a college town near where I live that I can't remember the exact reasoning. Maybe if somebody local is still here, but he does, to get back at the town, he takes old toilets, puts them everywhere because he has a ton of rental properties. They're all over the yards, but he puts fake flowers in them all, so it's artwork. I should take some pictures for Talking Poop next time we do it.
Dude, that's hilarious.
And every time we drive by, the kids are like, "Why are there toilets with flowers everywhere?" And it's like, well, that's artwork. That's artwork.
There's
a work of art.
It's art.
Oh, so you bought a second. That's probably what it sounds like. I think once you start using the squatty potty, then you have to have one in each room because you don't really want to lug it all over the place. Reclining toilets, complete with foot prop. Someone make it happen.
Dude, that's awesome. I don't know how the reclining part would work, but if you could make it work.
Somebody could. You just get the thing and just make sure it's stable enough so the tank water doesn't spill everywhere.
Right. It'd just have to be like the lid would have to have like a seal on it and lock.
Can someone look and see if that's really a thing? If it's not, we've got like 5 solid ideas on just from this show. And it makes sense because you do kind of your best talking, you're thinking, at least me, when you're pooping. Like you get a fresh start, you can hide from the kids when you're fake pooping. And have Crystal say things like Taco, Costco, Hobby Lobby, and car.
Yeah, say it, Crystal.
Yeah, say it. I'm listening.
We're listening.
I'm going to get some pain for that comment. Did you know that poop transplants are proven to work?
Poop transplants? Oh, I did hear about poop.
Microbiota transplants are real and they work. A study just released by this college found that such transplants in which stool from a healthy person is placed in the colon of an infected person, and it helps treat bouts of recurrent diarrhea associated with some kind of bacterial infection.
One of the guys I work with sent me that link, and I couldn't find it earlier. I was going to read it, but yeah,
and it effectively treats inflammatory bowel disease, IBD.
Yep. So,
because the trillions of good bacteria in a healthy person's poop can help recolonize the digestive tract and treat infections that haven't responded well to other treatments.
So basically, if you're super healthy and you know somebody unhealthy, you could just go poop in their butt, and then they'd get better.
No, well, it's got to get in the colon, so they might have to.
You got to push really hard.
I don't know how science works.
Me neither.
That's going to say a disclaimer that you should not try that.
Oh,
I was
going to try it.
Okay, well, you could try it, but we don't promote taking poops and putting it in your friends' butts. But if you put an air pump in their butt to get them to fart so you can light it on fire, that's something you could do, and you could also email that to Andrew Metzen at AIM or AOL.org. I forget what it is.
AOL.org.
Yeah.
Or the helium in the butt for
Yes.
your higher frequency farts.
They found there's patents out there for reclining toilets, but I've never known anybody that has one. Maybe because we don't.
Because we're not rich.
No. Did you know that reading on the toilet is not so good for you?
Reading on the toilet?
That's what it says. It's not so healthy. Studies suggest that the more time you spend in the bathroom, specifically reading, the more likely you are to get hemorrhoids or swollen blood vessels in and around the anus. It sounds like a strange correlation, but think about it. The longer you stay in the bathroom trying to poop, the more pressure and stress you're going to put on down there. Sitting there for too long on the toilet is going to restrict blood flow. It's going to be a whole bunch of problems, and they say poop a lot. So poop, poop, poop. And they recommend that most Americans eat 10 to 15 grams of fiber a day. Doctors recommend 30 to 35, and it's going to help prevent hemorrhoids. So eat more fiber. About 30 to 35 grams of fiber is going to help keep those hemorrhoids away.
Did you know American singer Ted Nugent pooped in his pants and quit bathing to avoid the draft?
I believe it. There was a South Park episode about that. I'm guessing the poop in the butts.
About pooping in your butt? There was a South Park episode about shoving food up your butt and then pooping out your mouth. And they said it was healthier. I mean, it was on South Park, so it's got to be true.
It's got to be true. Did you know the question, is there really poop covered is there poop like all over your cell phone? It always goes in the bathroom. So apparently and this is everydayhealth.com. So I trust them. That sounds like a pretty legit site. They're just saying, wash your hands well after using the bathroom, or poop may travel with you. In a study released in 2007, British researchers discovered that 1 in 6 cell phones may be contaminated with poop that can spread E. coli bacteria after they collected nearly 400 samples in 12 cities. Since phones tend to travel with you everywhere, especially places where we eat, like counters, restaurants, tables, desks, name a few, E. coli bacteria detected on them may play a role in spreading illnesses.
I believe it.
I do too.
Your beard's also full of poop.
Yeah, they was on the New York Post, so clearly it's true.
Yeah, the New York Slimes.
Life is nothing but poop, so eat lots of beans and prunes. Craig Jones said that. That's a quote.
That's nice.
Yeah. So poop may not be pretty and can be, pretty, I don't know that word, malodorous at times. Does that sound right?
Yep.
But it's pretty darn important. Whether it's called the number 2, crap, guano, or dung, fecal matter is used to fertilize crops and even produce energy. Since most living things on this planet produce some type of waste material, poop is just another facet of the cycle of life.
Poop energy?
Yeah, apparently.
What? Poop-powered nuclear power plants.
Poop? Wow. That's tough to say.
Yeah, it was.
So is poop like raw cookie dough?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not sure if they're official patents, but sitting on the toilet for long hours can cause the roids to come on too. Yeah.
You can't
sit
on
done pooping. Oh, you just got done. That was a long poop.
That was like a 38-minute poop, North Dakota.
You're gonna get hemorrhoids.
Yeah, you're definitely getting hemorrhoids.
Oh man.
Thoughts and prayers for your hemorrhoids.
This is why you should religiously sanitize your phones. Take the cases off and clean them all. Poo phones.
Poo phones.
Poo phones.
Hashtag poo phones.
Did you know that constipation affects nearly 63 million people in America? At any given time.
Did you know the average human poops $13 in precious metals a year?
What?
I don't know. I read it on the internet.
Did you know that Screamin' Jay Hawkins, he actually did a song in 1969 called The Constipation Blues?
No.
That's got to be our theme song, I think, for the show.
Constipation Blues.
Yeah.
Did you know?
Oh, he's back with Culver's, and I got a poop story as well. Not related.
I need to hear this.
Yeah, we got to hear it.
Did you know sloths only poop once a week? And when they do, it's called the poo dance?
Let's see your poo dance. Ooh. I feel like mine's like it's more like a run because it just hits you and you're like, gotta go. That's what I do. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, God. Oh.
And now that we got the dog, we have gates in our kitchen. So you have to like hurdle the gate to get to the toilet. It's a dangerous game. One of these days,
That's
I'm gonna probably poop on the floor and be like, "Bad dog, bad." What are you doing, Vern?
Stupid dog. Freaking Vern. A whole $13. Yeah. It's so just think if you save all your poop forever, you would get like $400.
I like that. He got asteroids. Not him.
Well, he is a whaler, so makes
Frickin'
sense.
whalers.
Nobody likes whalers.
Do you know that in Thailand, the dung of elephants get collected, cleaned, and undergoes a process to be made into paper?
Huh.
They make elephant poop paper,
That's
and it raises money for elephant preservation.
interesting.
Yeah, I'd use some elephant poop paper. I think. I wonder what it costs, though.
$14
By the case or a sheet?
sheet.
I'm not going to do that.
It's pretty expensive. I feel like I got to sneeze so bad.
I was wondering if you were going to just get the sneeze out of the way or fight it.
Yeah. It's just right there.
One thing, though, you need to be careful sneezing because, especially on a Taco Tuesday, because you should never not only trust a fart, but you should never trust a sneeze on a Taco Tuesday because if you sneeze too hard, you're going to poop. I've had many friends. I've had at least 2 or 3 friends that have done the old achoo, full on poops. They'll remain nameless. Maybe we can get them on the show sometime.
CT.
No, he didn't. What did the poop say to the fart? Cow poop grows some interesting mushrooms.
They do.
There's a city that sells moose poop. Like you just buy it. There's a company that you can send people poop, and you can pick like any animal. Like that's a thing. I've heard about that. Oh, here we go. About 1 to 2 years ago, we had this guy that worked in the deli. He had some bowel problems, and one day he was in the break room, and well, he pooped and shook his leg and left a pile under a table in a room where employees eat. If you're wondering if he got fired, he did, but not for that. His nickname,
his pants and just shook his leg and it fell out.
His nickname was Stanky Leg.
Stanky Leg. What the hell?
So, I wasn't there for this, but there was a diner in a city where near I live. Apparently the cook got mad, rage quit, but pooped on the grill before he left.
Huh? Was it a Wendy's?
No, we don't. No, it's just like a no-name diner. We don't have any like name brand diners where we are.
Did it close or did they just clean it and move on?
I haven't ate there since, but this was years ago. I'm assuming they did it right and cleaned it however you clean poop off a grill. But
throw it away.
Yeah, there was a guy too that at one point I went to school with, and he got into some trouble, and I think was going to get kicked out of school or something. So apparently he went right into the middle of the hallway and just pooped right on the floor.
Makes sense.
And was like, "See ya! You can't throw me out. I'm leaving."
Yeah, I'm leaving, and you got to clean up my poop.
How is elephant poop paper sanitary?
I don't know. You're not supposed to eat it.
No, you're just drawing or mailing a letter to you something. You know what I mean?
I'm sure it's fine. They dry it and heat it up and kill the poop germs.
Apparently, since the discovery of fire, humans use dried animal dung to light their cooking fires. Today, solid and liquid manure can be burned to produce natural gas. The droppings of chickens, cows, and pigs are harvested for natural energy production.
Energy poops.
The manager bought lunch for the person who had to clean it up, so many people stopped eating in the break room after that.
I can only imagine that people would stop eating in the break room after that.
I couldn't imagine being able to poop my pants and shake it out and then just walk away and be on like...
Yeah, what the hell? Like, it's like to be able to do that, it's like he knew that's how it was going to play out. Like, he had done it before.
Maybe he did it at home, but like had it in his pants, like ready to go. And like dropped it.
He just was walking around with a turd in his...
Well, maybe it was like in a bag or something, and then he just like, bloop, see ya, I'm out of here.
Dropped the deuce. Good job, Natalie.
Oh, well played. Well played. Yeah, that's a wild thing. I couldn't imagine. I was trying to think of another poop story. I remember a guy.
I was working in a power plant in Illinois several years ago, and where we were working was at the very top of the plant. And when we X-ray, we shut down large areas, so everybody went to lunch so we could X-ray the welds. Well, with that being said, it was a union job, so the elevator operator also went to lunch, and the porta johns were on the ground, and the elevator was not operating, and it came like I had no choice, and I was literally on the roof of a power plant, and so I found a welder's like a little 5-gallon little pail, maybe not 5-gallon, whatever, little welder's little metal bucket.
Yeah.
I dumped his tools out. And I went around the corner on the roof of the power plant at like 2:00 in the morning, overlooking the Ohio River, and pooped in his bucket. And then I took my underwear off and, used it for toilet paper and whatnot. And I think it was me and Natalie had just got married, or we were dating. And I texted her at like 3:00 in the morning, and I was like, I lost my underwear. And then I sent her pictures. But, yeah. That happened, and so then I just threw the whole bucket away.
I mean, it's better than leaving it for the person or putting the tools back.
Put his tools back in there. Like, there we go.
Nothing happened here.
Yeah,
what are you shit in my toolbox?
It's like, well, your tools are still where you left them, but your bucket's gone.
Yikes. That's a good one.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I was trying to think of the time a coworker was telling me that he really had to go, and where we worked to get to the bathroom was like a very, very, very long walk up a set of stairs like this.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I can't make it. So apparently he went around the building into like where the president of the company and stuff goes, into that bathroom, door locked. Didn't know what to do. So he went out to the warehouse, where all the warehouse people go. Not as nice. Locked. Started kind of jogging to get, I forget where it was. Maybe even the like HR one, I think, was right around there. Locked. So tried to make it to the other one up the stairs. Didn't make it. Just covered in it. So apparently he went through there, got to the bathroom, finished up, and then forgot to lock the door because he was in panic. So people were coming in using the urinal, you know what I mean, stalls next to it, whatever. Just kept coming in and being like, "Wow, that smells terrible." So he didn't know what to do, but he said he lucked out. It didn't hit the pants. It was all in his underwear.
Nice.
So he took off the underwear,
all right,
threw it in the trash, threw a bunch of paper towels over it, dumped soap on it to try to cover it, and then went about the rest of his day.
Perfect.
So, but I remember, and he was just like all like white and just, like, I was like, what happened? So he's like, I'm not gonna tell you, you're gonna make fun of me. You swear you won't tell anybody? It's like, yeah, of course, man. Of course I'm gonna tell everybody. So he told me the story, but even there, I was like, the whole time he smelled like shit. He still smelled like shit. So then he's like, man, but I just can't get that smell out of my nose and da-da-da. He's like, do I smell like shit? I'm like, ah, man, I don't smell it.
That's messed up. You gotta tell him he smells like shit.
So he was just sitting there, and he's like, so I'm good, right? And I was like, yeah, man, you're good. So not even 2 seconds later, there was a woman that worked in the same office as him, and she's like, which one of you assholes farted? It smells terrible in here. I was like, oh, no, he pooped his pants, and then walked away. So he's like, you told me I didn't stink still. I was like, yeah, that's my bad, man. I don't know. I didn't smell it. He's like, really? I was like, no.
I just fans, I'm out.
Yeah, so he the problem is he lived like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. So it wasn't like he just commuted that. So it's not like he could just go somewhere and change. So he had to go home for the day. Yeah, I don't know. But and apparently too, like it just stunk the bathroom up the rest of the time. And then the cleaning person ended up like having to clean it and was not very happy about it.
Crystal's got a couple good ones.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, she had one before it too, but that one's
okay.
fine.
We'll go this one. I once had a patient that farted out her rectal tube while the other nurses was doing wound care and was covered in poo.
Wow.
That would not be a good time. Oh yeah, the bat. Yeah, East Ventura for the bat one. Yep.
Guano.
Let's see here. I had to clean the ladies' room one day, and there was poop on the wall and the floor. They missed the toilet.
I've seen that a bunch of times.
I've seen that in bathrooms. I worked maintenance for a long time at a beach, And yeah, I saw some weird things. But the worst was when they brought the developmentally disabled children down a lot. And, obviously they're children, first of all, and then they're just, they have, going on what they did. But there was always this one kid that apparently, like, when they brought him down, they would bring 2 or 3 people with him because he had a thing for, like, pooping and playing in it. But we went in one day, and I guess there was some new staff or something with us, and he taken poop and rubbed it all over the walls. Like, there was just poop everywhere in this bathroom. And I walked out, and I was like, not cleaning it. And the other guy's like, come on, man. So I was like, I don't know, rock, paper, scissors. We did rock, paper, scissors, best of 3. It was the best victory I've ever had in my entire life.
Hell yeah.
Best victory. I didn't have to. And he came out, he was puking trying to clean it. And he's like, you got to help me. I was like, no, I'm not doing it then. I'm making minimum wage. I do not care enough to clean poop off walls right now. So I have a girlfriend who has IBS. She was on her way to her husband's parents' house, which is a long drive out in the country. All of a sudden, she had to poo with no bathroom for miles. Her husband pulled over, and then after she pooped on the side of the road, realized she had nothing to wipe her butt with. So he threw her his work hat. She had to wipe with it. Then she asked what she should do with it. He told her to leave it.
Yeah, you just leave it.
Yeah, you leave it. A hat, though, that's brutal having to use a hat.
A hat.
Hopefully it was a beanie.
Yeah, hopefully.
A beanie.
That was all we got's a hat. That's
kid was supposed to be napping, went to check on him and was covered in poo. His crib was covered in poo, and his twin sister was covered in poo.
Poor Crystal Davis. Did you know that was actually her and her twin brother?
And she was covered in poo.
Yeah, she was covered in poo. And that was like last week, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think I saw it on Facebook.
Yeah, she posted it, her and her twin brother in the crib, and they were both just covered in poo.
Yeah, I'm a big Facebook fan, so all the messages you guys send me, I definitely read them all.
Yeah, Matt loves Facebook messages. Yeah,
if you have any issues with your products at Beard Laws, please do not send messages, because the only one that apparently reads them is this guy.
It's just me, and I just look at them when they pop up, and then I guess I need to go digging for them. I don't even know where they're at.
That makes 2 of us. I'm really not sure. At the casino, the maintenance workers have to clean lucky shit off the walls where people smear poo on the walls for luck. That's a thing?
What?
No.
Natalie, I'm going to get lucky.
At my grandma's old workplace, one guy had a hatchet in his designated toilet so he could cut up his poop. His turds were so large. Well, instead of a hatchet, what do you think they could use?
A poop knife.
You could use the poop knife, the original poop knife. Yes, it's a real thing. And there's a whole bunch of stuff on here that you guys could say. You could be the samurai, the porcelain poo-poo platter. Go to the originalpoopknife.com. Use Beard Laws and save some kind of money, maybe 10%, 15%. I don't know. Somebody should go try it because I don't think anybody's used it yet. But this thing's really nice. We cut it up. We use butter. We use our toast with it and everything now. What's this thing? Like, it's solid. You could use this as a weapon.
So you haven't cut poop with it yet?
No, I don't have that problem where I poop too big and it doesn't flush.
Yeah, but you can still do it.
I mean, it's not an activity I just want to pick up. I know COVID and everything, people have some time on their hands. I don't want to have poop on mine.
All right, well.
I mean, I could get you one. How about I send you one and then you could try it? I have a video that I actually still have to post on TikTok of me using it.
Right.
I faked it. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there was no actual
real than that.
I didn't have to poop when I recorded it, surprisingly.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, could somebody catch Jeff up real quick? Thanks. Unless, Jeff, you have a funny poop story that you want to tell.
What did I miss?
What I hated is when we had to burn poop overseas. Yeah, I remember a lot of my buddies saying that, or they take the bags of poop and throw them on top of buildings. I guess they did that like in the towns or cities that were no more because they kind of been blown up or whatever.
Right.
They would just take them, bag them, and throw them. They had like buildings that they would just throw all the poop on the roof.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I remember them saying they also had to do a lot of burning of the poop. So
why they had to burn the poop?
I don't know. Will, why did you guys have to burn it? Was it like a regulation or something? You couldn't leave it in the ground or? Yeah, I'm not sure why burning poop was a thing, but
Why does Piglet always smell bad?
because he plays with poo.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Did you know that when astronauts aboard Apollo 11 made history leaving the first steps of man on the moon, they also left something else, about 96 pounds of human waste?
96 pounds? Why?
Yep.
Why did they take all that poop up there?
I don't know. Apparently, they thought it was a good dumping station. Bag and tag the building. Yeah, see? Yeah. That's what those guys were telling me. I don't remember a lot of stuff about their stories from over there, but naturally, I remember the ones about them pooping. You have a funny TikTok of me trying to put my finger in John's butt.
Nice. That's a good way to get pooped on, Crystal Davis.
Yep. Maybe she was just trying to get extra air in there so he could light his farts on fire.
Probably. That's exactly. She was trying to help him out.
Yeah, I mean, that's what good couples do.
Where do bees go to the bathroom?
I got nothing for this one.
The BP station.
Oh. Blood pressure?
Diarrhea.
Did you know that vultures apparently poop on their feet, and then they use the bacteria in their waste to fend off germs in their meals?
Huh. I did not know that.
Yeah, despite surviving off rotting flesh, that's how they keep care about keeping clean. Interesting.
That is very interesting.
Sometimes my dog's poop is a little stringy, so he'll run around with a little piece of poo hanging out until it falls out.
I have to wipe my cat's butt a lot. He's fat.
Yeah, the type of dog that we have, apparently you have to wipe his butt every once in a while. I haven't had to do it yet. They said it was a way to sanitize the poop because we did have a porta potty cleaner, so we had to burn them. Oh, you just burn the whole porta potty?
Set the whole porta potty on fire.
Because that's what I was getting from it.
That's how I read it.
Interesting. That's an interesting thing. Yeah. Biggest thing though, trust your nose, because if your poop smells really rank, it could be your body's way of telling you that there's an infection. Certain parasites and digestive conditions make fecal matter smell really bad. It's just nature's way of getting your attention.
Huh. Or you just, need to fix your diet.
Yeah, more protein, fiber, more fiber. Right?
More protein makes you fart more. Did you know that?
I must have a lot of protein.
Yeah, I like when I'm on diet and I have to take in a bunch more protein or something. I'm just like farting away. And then we go on long trips and then I'll lock the windows.
Nice.
Yeah. Natalie.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet. And then sometimes you accidentally, because you have too much of that diet, you end up pooping in somebody's random bucket.
Yep.
Oh, they don't actually burn the whole porta potty, just the drum that the poop goes in.
Oh. So the shell is still there.
Oh, yeah. Josh, you might need to go see a doctor.
Seriously infected.
Look at that. I think we did it.
We did it.
We talked about poop for 57 minutes and 57 seconds.
Yeah, and we didn't even go into the like last time we did that one game, Would You Rather or whatever it was.
Oh, we didn't even have to do that.
No, we did that for like 10 minutes last time. And this time it was just straight up poop stories.
It's because we have such an amazing viewership that, that just love to talk about poop, that we got to feed off their stories. And maybe we'll be better prepared next time and actually bring some of you guys and girls in so you can tell your whole poop stories live.
Crystal Davis would love that. She has a lot of poop stories.
Yeah, I mean, she just busts out a couple, and it'd be way easier to say it than to have to type it all out.
Yeah, then we can make her say stuff like Casco or Taco.
Yeah.
What else?
Hobby Lobby.
Abby Labby or whatever.
Yeah, we can do all
there's a whole list.
It's huge list
now.
Yeah. So we did it. I say we call it.
I think that's it. Yeah. So this is episode number 2 of Talking Poop. I appreciate everybody that stopped by and shared their poop stories, and I don't know, listen to us talk about poop for an hour. So,
and the great inventions.
Yeah, all the great poop inventions. So, congratulations, everyone. You are the most lucky people on planet Earth right now, because it's 10 o'clock at night and you got to watch us and listen to us talk about poop for an hour.
Unless you're on the West Coast, it's only 7.
Oh, that's where Crystal Davis is.
They get so much more time.
Yeah, that's probably why she had so many poop stories because you know, West Coast time. Yeah, so that's it. I'm Aaron D. Johnston. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and all the good stuff at Aaron D. Johnston. You can find me on TikTok at Talking Beards. Don't really do much over there, but it exists. Yeah, that's about it. Appreciate everybody. So I will see you Tuesday night on Talking Beards on the Talking Beards Network at 8 o'clock Eastern. And yeah, everybody have a great and fantastic weekend.
Yeah. And I'm Matt, Beard Laws, and you can find me for a couple of minutes on Tuesday. And then we have a show, 9 p.m. We do trivia, jackpot games, all sorts of fun stuff. Last week, we had almost 20 people playing along with us, so it was pretty cool. And if you want to, that's cool. Come by after the Talking Beard show ends. And Thursday, 9 p.m., we interview TikTok guests. You guys can also find Beard Laws on all the social medias, so feel free to check it out if you want. But I'm not the boss of you, so you don't have to. But just remember, listen to your poops, listen to your body. And he's taking a picture, talking poops. Or was it a selfie?
No, it was a picture.
Oh, cool. All right, so congrats on another episode of Talking Poop. I bet only 50% of you pooped yourself during this episode.
We need to get those numbers up.
We do. We really need more people to poop themselves, so it kind of feeds the conversation for the next episode. So, and well, yeah, I'm Matt. Hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend and stay safe and try not to poop your pants.
Don't poop your pants. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.